Hey, this is Prometheus giving you another draft, Champions draft. This is going to be season 2. So hopefully I can go ahead and pick up some pretty good players and set up myself a pretty good team. I'm going to be going ahead and taking a team, and hopefully I'll be able to get some kind of a 3-4 team here, because I have been working with a 3-4 scheme. So let's go ahead and take a look at the teams that I've got here. Let's see here, playbook. We've got New Orleans. I know that a lot of people love that playbook. You got Pete Carroll, which he runs I believe a 4-3. He does, and I've got 2-3-4. So now I'm probably going to go to it looks like Harbaugh, Baltimore playbook, and use that as my base offense here. And let's see what kind of players I've got. All right, so we've got corners. We've got Sam Lee, who's got 82 speed. Let's take a look at his block shed. He's got 75. Muhammad Wilkinson is a really good beast. He's got 95 block shed. I'm going to stay away from him. He doesn't have the speed that I can put him in the corners. Cornerback, Cedric. And let's take a look at what I have at corners right now, just so I know what I'm playing with. So in my backfield, I've got looks like Elford. So he's got 90 speed. Not that great of coverage. Tony Carter is actually slow and small. And then I've got Nick Carroll, Nolan Carroll. I'm sorry. He's got 87 speed. Let's see here, this guy right here. So not a very good stout thing. So I'm probably going to need to go ahead and pick up some kind of a player here. As far as my linemen, let's see what we have for left end. Alright, so I've got Keys at 77 speed. Let's see what kind of block shed. He's got 81, so he's not such a bad player. Klug is got a 74 block shed. He's on the right side. Manny Lawson, right side, 86 speed. Look at that. That's actually kind of good. I can actually put him in a linebacker position if I wanted to rearrange it because of the speed that he has. That's a good burner that I can keep in. And then for my linebackers, a lot of speed here. So this is actually not that bad as far as my depth is concerned. The right side. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sean Lee real quick. And I actually took Sean Lee. So probably wanted to take a defensive back there. Probably going to be going with Flowers. Flowers is actually slow. This guy is actually, Graham is fairly good. And then I got Lacey as a running back. Let's see here. Alright, so Brandon Flowers, I've got a running back. I like to just have a little bit more speed at my running back position. Looking at trucking at 94. But I'm probably going to go ahead and take Brandon Graham. Take a look at his block shed. It's 88, so I'm going to go ahead and take him. Now, 3rd round pick. Let's see if we get some offensive players. Arian Foster, got a Garcon, who's fast. Okay, AJ Green, 86. Not that fast. Take a look at his catching. So I've got a catching traffic, 89. Got a catch 92. He's 90. He's a little bit faster. He's got 89. See, AJ Green is a little bit higher, and then I'm not going to take Arian Foster, even though he's an 86 rated. I need a little bit more speed. So let's see here, catching traffic 91, and then let's see here, release, route running 84, release and route running 87. Man, I can't give up the speed, so I need to go ahead and take speed. So I'm going to take Pierre Garcon is my wide receiver. So going into the 4th round here, got Flacco. Let's see here, attempting to take Flacco as a player here. I'm not going to take a lineman. Speed, Greg Olson's 83. I want to stay away from any kind of player. So I'm going to go ahead with Flacco and take a quarterback. I don't necessarily run around. His stats are... I'm going to go with Flacco. He's got throwing power 97, so I'm going to be able to get the ball over the place. And I don't run with my quarterback, so I'm going to take Flacco as my quarterback. Alright, so let's see here. Going to get stuck with a defensive lineman. Going to stay away from offensive linemen. Let's see here. Benny Logan. Let's see block shed 91. That's actually fairly good. Block shed 87 with Cameron Jordan. Let's just go with the defensive tackle in Logan, which is Benny Logan. I'm going to go with him primarily because it gives me good block shed up the front. He's got a 92 strength, so I'm going to take him. All right, so let's see here. There you go. There's some speed. Catching 90 big. You got some really good speed here with Michael Kendricks. Very, very fast. I'm going to go ahead and stay with offense, though. I need to have some burners. I need some people that are fast. Let's go ahead and just take Parker as my wide receiver. All right, so Amari Cooper, another fast wide receiver. Spec catch 87. CJ Anderson slow. Fitzpatrick is not going to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and round out my wide receivers. I have 3 wide receivers now. All right, so let's see here. Middle linebacker, I've got Derek Johnson. Looks like a stud. Outside linebacker, I've got basically another outside linebacker right there. I've got another safety, 86 safety. What's his zone? 71 man coverage. Not the greatest safety, but I'm going to have to start really drafting corners soon. So tempted to take him, but I'm going to go with up front in the middle linebacker position. Nice awareness of 92. And if you look at the block shed, it's 87. So 73 with block shed. But look at his zone, and zone coverage is 81. So I'm going to take with Derek Johnson as my middle linebacker here. All right, so Jamal Charles fell to me. I also have Jimmy Smith, who's a very good corner. Andrew Luck fell to me too, but I'm not going to take him. I've already got a quarterback. So it's between offense and defense, and I just think that I've got to take a corner right now as a player. It's a definite must for me to take a corner. Let's see here, but trucking 69, 92 speed. I got to go to the corner. All right, so let's see here. Basically, a bunch of guys I do not want, but I might as well just go ahead and take a tight end because run blocking 71. It's not very stellar. Let's go ahead and compare them against what I have on my team. So you can see I've got wide receivers I can plug into that situation. Here we got 80. What's his run blocking? 67. I've got Cody Lattimore, who's got very good run blocking at 57 for a wide receiver. So I might actually plug in Cody Lattimore at that position. So let's go ahead and back out of this. Let's take a look at the guard positions. Okay, let's see here. Awareness 92, awareness 80. I'm probably going to go with David Stewart as a guard. All right, so I'm going to be looking for any kind of defensive back that I can get. So I'm going to go ahead and take this defensive back right here. I'm not going to even think about it because I need to have some kind of depth in my defensive back position. So I'm going to go ahead and take a defensive back. Running out of positions right now, need some kind of a running back too. And I'm going to get stuck with some offensive lineman here. So I've got another right tackle. And his awareness is 88. I've got center. Hopkins, I'm just tempting, but he's actually slow. So I'll take the center. So I need a running back and I need some defensive backs here. So let's see here. Derek Morgan. I can go ahead and take a defensive back. Gilmore, go ahead and add up my corners there. All right. So Stafford. This is really not a very good draft situation. I don't need 2 running backs. I can go ahead and take another offensive lineman. I'm actually going to be coming up short with what kind of a player, the team that I want. So I'm going to be very weak up the middle. I'm going to have a lot of depth at wide receiver, which is going to kind of screw me a little bit. So I'm going to have to do a lot of passing more than running. So let's go ahead. Let's see here. Awareness 80, 86 speed. Catching is 91. I've also got speed here with throwing power. I can't take 2 quarterbacks, so we're going to just go with another offensive lineman so I can just tack that on. And here's the last player. All right, so I do not have a running back except for Christian Okoye. Look at this trucking, 99 speed. I could take Ronnie Barber but I didn't take a running back or a running back earlier, so I went ahead. I have plenty of depth, so I'm gonna have to go with a running back to kind of give myself something to balance out my team. So let's just go ahead and take a peek at my running backs right now. What do I have? This is actually, he's not that bad of a running back. Trucking 89, speed 90. I got to take Ronnie Barber. That's what I've got to do. I've got to take him as my defender because this guy, Michael, I can get away with him as a running back. Definitely can get away with him. Look at that, 90 speed, trucking 89, juke move. So I'm going to go ahead and not take Christian Okoye. I want to get your take on it. I'm going to take Ronnie Barber as a corner. It's going to give me some more solidification in the backfield there. So whatever your take is on that, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this is going to be the team that I'm going to have. Wasn't the best draft, and drafted 79 overall. Ended up getting not the best team to go with, but let's go ahead and try to run and see if I can go ahead and get myself 6 victories against this team. So going to go ahead and put this team together for you. Once again, I really appreciate your support. I'll be rolling out the Baltimore playbook so you guys can take a look at it, and feel free to go ahead and comment on that particular that stuff. And I really appreciate all your support, and until next time.